In his last episode, Tom challenged me to build a guest section in our park, and today we'll do just that and also add some big dinos. Hello guys, this is Cesar Creates and welcome back to my channel. It is time for the episode number 8 of my collaboration with Jurassic Tom. We are already 8 episodes into this series. I cannot believe that. The park is growing, it is getting bigger and bigger with each episode, and I can't wait to see what Tom added in this episode. I have a slight feeling that he might add quite a lot because this is what he told me basically. So I cannot wait to see that. I cannot wait what he created. So yeah, without further ado, let's go and let's see what he did. In front of us, there's everything that we've built so far. So this is what I did in my last series. There are a lot of people coming through this like middle trail. They are not using the ones on the sides. I don't know why, but they are certainly missing out on those enclosures. Okay, so Tom didn't add anything in here, but those guys probably are coming all the way here because there are new things there. What is that? Like, what is that? It looks like, I don't know, like the signs for the aliens to see from space, like for the first glimpse. This is obviously the monorail tracks, but what the hell is that? Okay, so let's have a closer look. I am very surprised right now. There are probably some enclosures where I can see the fences, but oh wow. What is that? And in fact, he covered a lot of the ground, so just look how much he did. Okay, so let's go. So here's the entrance to this, like, it sort of looks like a, I don't know, like a dome or like a tropical house in a zoo or anything like that. This is very interesting. Okay, so here we have our first like path. We can go in here. We have an enclosure in here. Oh, there are some carnivores. There are probably a lot of carnivores here because they have these. He used those heavy fences. This is the Ceratosaurus. I really like those guys, and I think they suit to this biome really nicely. So here we have the Ceratosaurus. He didn't use any barriers in here, which looks really nice. On the other side, we have another enclosure, and this is the Atrociraptor. Oh, so they have like a huge enclosure. Actually, there's this whole river like going through this. Like, there's so many things to look at. I don't even know where should I begin. Okay, so maybe let's follow this path. We have some viewing galleries in here. We have some planters. We have a fountain. Oh, this is the Deinonychus. Yeah, Deinonychus. I remember this guy. So they have this enclosure in here. Another big one. Are they alone in here? Yes, probably they are. A lot of sand in here. In here, there's this like circular enclosure with this like opening in here, and this is the Majangasaurus. I also really like this dinosaur. I haven't seen it for a while, and it looks amazing. Okay, so they have this big enclosure in here. I'm so intrigued with this. Like, looking at all the places, like, what? We do have our first lagoon. Yes. I was actually wondering if I should start adding lagoons because we didn't have any, and Tom actually added it. So maybe we'll add some more in this episode. So we have something that eats sharks. So what is it? Is it oh, this is a Chronosaurus. So we have the Chronosaurus in here. 3 of those guys. I really like them. They are so amazing. Of course, we have some viewing galleries. Oh, there are 4 of them. It looks so nice when they are like swimming next to those like posts. And there's also the Ichthyosaurus. Oh, it looks nice. I think that they suit together really nice. They're probably panicking. I don't know, but but yeah, it looks amazing. Oh, and here he probably also did this part. Is this another enclosure? I don't. Yeah, there's a. Okay. Herrerasaurus! I love those guys. I actually wanted to add them in the last episode, but the enclosures were sort of like too small for them. So I just, changed my mind. But oh my god, it looks so nice. I love the colors on the Herrerasaurus. They're some of the best skins in the game, in my opinion. Okay, so we have some shops that are just like a bit left out, so maybe they were left for me to continue in here. I will definitely consider that. I am a bit surprised, I must say. This is totally different from the things that we did. Of course, we have an entrance that is sort of like looking like this, but this is very surprising. Okay, are those enclosures in here? Yes, there are enclosures in here as well. So here we have some herbivores. So this is the Amargasaurus, one of my favorites. Again, he used all of my favorites, as always. Here is another Amargasaurus. Do we have something else? Yes, we have the Pachyrhinosaurus. Yes, this is the Pachyrhinosaurus. I really like those guys. And is it all? Yeah, probably it is all. Oh no, I can see another one. What is it? The Nodosaurus. Really nice, really like weird color, I must say. Like this red legs look a bit weird, but okay. But oh my god, I'm totally surprised, mind blown, and I just, it reminds me a bit of some like a, I don't know, reptile house in zoo or anything like that. This, I can just, think and imagine how much time this whole thing look like. I'm very intrigued by those shapes. It looks so cool. I am a bit like surprised, I must say. It is totally different from the things that we were doing here. Like in here we are doing more like this like rustic style, and this is very like modern. Okay, now I must really think. I must really think outside the box and decide what I will do in my episodes. Because, oh my god, this totally like... This changes a lot of things for me in my head. I think that we'll be sticking to this. Don't get me wrong, I love it. It is amazing, but in my head, I thought that the whole park will look a bit like that, and suddenly we have something like this. So wow, this was totally I didn't expect that at all. But yeah, this is probably all. Let me see if maybe there is some mixed like enclosures that I missed. No, I don't think so. I saw those. Okay, so we saw all the dinos. So yeah, this is time to build. This is my time to build, and I will try to build something equally as amazing and as this thing. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. So see you there. Okay guys, so welcome to the speed build portion of the video where we'll add some stuff to our park. So in his last video, Tommy sort of like challenged me to build a plaza or a gas section in our park because he's claiming that he built more of those. Yeah, he's sort of right, so I will do just that. We'll start this episode by building an actual plaza. I wanted to give it a little bit of my twist. Of course, I wanted to make it look a bit more interesting. So we'll be incorporating an enclosure inside of this plaza, like a circular enclosure. That will actually be a little island for the smallest dinos that we have in the game, the Compys. So this will be like sort of like a Compy island or anything like that. I am recording this voiceover right after we got the new announcement trailer for the new feathered species pack for the Jurassic World Evolution 2, so I am very excited about that. All the new species that will be added look just amazing. I just love how those models are designed, and also some of the things that are coming with the free update are really nice. Of course, the remote viewing galleries, like log viewing building gallery, this will be just beautiful. I can already imagine some of the enclosures that I will incorporate those into. So yeah, I cannot wait for it. Of course, Tommy gets to be the lucky one who will have a chance to add those dinos to our park first, because the new DLC is premiering the day before his episode, I think. So he will definitely add some of those in his next episode. But I am so hopeful that he will just leave at least one of those guys for me, so I can add them to our park as well. So, Tommy not only challenged me to build the plaza or the guest section, he also left for me some buildings there. Like, I opened them up, it was this amazing structure, this roof, this thing, and so on. And there were just, 4 or 3 buildings, like, just standing there, and nothing done to them. They weren't changed. I mean, the decorations or the colors or anything was changed. They were just buildings. And he challenged me to build a plaza. So, of course, I had to leave those buildings. But I actually texted him, hey buddy, can I change the decorations and the colors of those buildings, because I just simply don't like them the way they are. And he agreed. So you'll see them being a bit different, a bit changed later on in the video. So that wasn't cheating, because I asked for the permission, if someone is wondering. So of course, this place for this plaza was a bit unusual because of the just being on the end of the map. So I had this cliff on the one side, this like a little hill on the other side, so I kind of couldn't do anything like too regular, like a square or anything like that. I just had to come up with some shape of it. So it's a bit irregular, but I was able to do that more or less like even using different angles and so on. I used a mixture of this like luxury path, the like red brick path, and the stuff path, which is this like sand path. I really like this mixture. I also added a bit of planters. I also created like those huge planted sections in the middle, in front of the Compy island, and added some palm trees. I am not using palm trees too much in this build, and I thought that they are suiting to this place very much. And I of course added a lot of decorations and some tables for the guests, so if they'll grab some snack or drink or anything like that, they can go and sit there and eat. So when I saw what Tom did in his last episode, I was very surprised. Like, I was shocked how much of the map he actually covered with his build in just one episode. But I won't be doing that today. I won't be covering such a huge piece of the map. I'll be doing more or less the same that I did in my previous episodes, just because I don't want this series to end too soon. I like it. I like building him here. I like this collaboration. I can see that many of you guys are enjoying those videos, so I decided, okay, maybe today I will do a bit like less. So we are definitely doing this plaza. It took me so much time to build it, and then besides the Compy Island, we'll have 2 additional enclosures. One enclosure will be like a bit determined by this like hill that we have in here, and you cannot build on that. So this will be like a back barrier of this habitat, and I added those Malta walls in the front in this really like interesting wavy I don't know, shape or anything like that. So it created this really nice enclosure, and then I decided to add more like maybe an iconic dinosaur, because I've been adding those less iconic ones in my previous episodes. I only added the Triceratops in the first one. So here I decided to go for the Ankylosaurus, and I mixed it with the Matoborosaurus, the dinosaur that I really like. And I think that Tommy liked them as well, so he will be happy that we have them in our park. So this whole enclosure will be like a valley or something. I couldn't put too much water in it. I was really careful not to put plants in the water as well, because I know how Tommy hates that. The plants in the water section instructions last time for the Lystrosaurus and the Dimetrodons were meant to be swamps, but he didn't get that, so this time I won't be adding anything like that. Also, I had some struggles with the paths in the front of this enclosure, so I didn't include the whole entire footage of me adding them. I skipped a bit because it was just me struggling, so you guys wouldn't want to see that. But in the enclosure itself, we'll add our regular mixture of plants, so we have lots of those Mediterranean plants and also some of those fruit plants, I think that they are called. I really like them and I think that they suit to this biome a lot. But coming back to the DLC, I think that the community is just in love with this new pack. I've seen so many positive comments and feedback. I am very happy about that, of course. I love that the Dinosaurs is added. I loved it in the prehistoric planets, and I was waiting for this dino to be added finally, and it looks amazing in the trailer and all those shots that we got. Now, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the Jelopteris or something like that, it looks really intriguing to me, and also the fact that they will be able to eat insects, and we'll probably get an insect feeder or anything like that is really exciting. Tyrannus is one of the best looking dinosaurs in the game. I just love it. It looks so nice. Those discoloration on its head and the feathers. Beautiful and very dangerous looking dinosaur. And then we have the adorable Sinosauropteryx that looks just cute, and I cannot wait to see more of that, because I think that we can expect some really nice skins and color variations from this guy. So yeah, I cannot wait to see those myself up close. So next week the new DLC will be out, and again, I cannot wait for that. Okay, but I also added the third enclosure, and the third enclosure was meant to be for big sauropods. But when I finished it, I saw that it is maybe not big enough for a Brachiosaurus or anything like that, so I decided to add the Stegosaurus. And then I remember that the really nice dino that I am not using too much is the Apatosaurus, and it is not as huge and as other sauropods, so I decided to mix those guys together, and I think they look really cool together in the enclosure. And the entire idea and how this enclosure fits into that space, and that we are able to use this natural background and natural barrier in the background of the habitat looks just so amazing. I really like this enclosure, probably the favorite one that I built today, so I am hopeful that you guys will like it. So yeah, another more iconic dino, the Stegosaurus, added to our park. I hope Tommy won't be mad that I added two of those in one episode, but yeah, this is just what I came up with, and I really like everything that I added today. Okay, and I think that it is time for the word of the day, because we are almost done. So Tommy gave you the word for the garden, and he said that this is something like zagrada, which almost sounds like zagroda in Polish, which is like this pen for the animals. So this is quite funny. And also the garden in Polish is ogród, so it's totally different. And my word of the day, because I've built this island for the Compys, my word will be for the island, which in Polish is wyspa. I cannot wait to see what it is in Slovak. Probably something funny again. Okay, and that's all that I have for you guys in the speed build portion, and I will meet you guys in a second to give you a tour of everything that we've built in today's episodes. Okay, so let's have a look at everything that we've built in today's episodes. So in front of you, there is this huge plaza that I've built. I can unpause the game to see those guests actually using it. So in the middle of the plaza, we have this little enclosure. This is actually the Compy island, so you can see some little Compys hopping there. I thought that they changed something and that those guys cannot actually go into the water, but it seems like they can. So they are simply, crossing the water in several places, but it's fine, I guess. Yeah. This wasn't my plan, but I still love this enclosure. I think it looks really nice, and it suits to this area really nicely. So this is all new, of course. Those were the buildings that Tom left for me, so I added all those stuff, those planters, and also some of the tables, decorations, and stuff like that. I also added 2 smaller buildings for the guests, and I did like this, let's say, viewing, I don't know, viewing terrace for the guests or anything like that, so they can have another view for the sea. Going there, we can actually hop into the capture mode. Why not? Everything looks better in the capture mode in this game. Actually, I forgot to tell you that it has been a long time since I recorded the intro for this video, and I may be looking a bit different because I've been to the hairdresser. So yeah, if you think that I look different between the first part and now, this is why. But yeah. Let's go back. This is a video about our park, not about me. So yeah, this is our new plaza. We are just going through it to show you guys everything in detail. We have those fountains. I thought this looks nice. I don't know why. I thought that it is a nice idea and I decided to do it. It kind of is. Like, there's just, you know, so many pieces and so many usage, like ways to use them, so we have to come up with something creative to make those areas for the guests unique. I hope that, by the way, in the new DLC we'll get some new decorations. That would be amazing. Okay, and in the distance you can already see some dinos in there. This is our Matoborosaurus, so let's go there. So the guests are like quitting or exiting this plaza through this path. They can go back to this roofed section that Tom did. This is his enclosure that he added. And I added the one on the other side. So the guests have those 2 like viewing points that are here. So also we have some planters with palm trees. And of course we can go here and see our dinos. I love the Matoborosaurus so much. They are so incredible. And also I love the skins that I decided to choose for those guys in this enclosure. I hope Tom will like them as well. He had something to say about the skins last time, I think. But yeah, we have some other ones in here. And the Ankylosaurus is in the background. There are actually 3 of them. So they probably are all hidden in the end, like in the back of the enclosure. So let's go, because we have this like other viewing opportunity for the guests. And yeah, they are here. Oh, we are stuck. They are here next to the fences, so this is actually really cool. I love those guys so much. They're just huge, like enormous tongues, and yeah, they're just incredible. Like, imagine that something like that lived on our planet one day. This is quite impressive. And another one in here, and this is like a natural barrier that they cannot cross. And yeah, I really like this enclosure. I think it looks really nice. Like this valley, like have this mountain here, and I was trying to, you know, blend it in with the natural stuff that we have going on this map. And if you go there, we have this big and very exciting enclosure. For some reasons, those dinos are hanging a lot here, you know, next to the this little like river or moat. They have this whole enclosure for themselves, and they chose to, you know, just live in here. But okay, I'm fine with that. So you have the Apatosaurus. We have like one of them is like a more browny, more darker one. It sort of looks like this is a male and it has 2 females, like a very small herd in here. And we also have the Stegosaurus, 4 of them. I love all the skins that I added, especially this one. I love the coloration on those plates. This one is also nice. This is the 1991 or 5 or 6 or something like that. And also this one is really nice. So yeah. And this one is also nice. I like them all. And so yeah, this is the enclosure. Like I used this natural border that we have in the back. And this was my whole idea for it. And I just added the moat. I added a lot of rocks and some trees, and this is how this enclosure was just built. And of course I added a lot of rocks in here to prevent the big dinos like the Apatosaurus from coming too close to the guests and the paths. So yeah, this was my basically my entire idea. Look how much space they have. Why they are all here? Go into the forest, please. That looks amazing. So yeah, this is the new enclosure. In the back, we have our aviaries that we added. So building something here will also look nice. I'm wondering what Tom will do in his next episode. He can go, I don't know, here and build something here with the really nice view for the sea. Or maybe he will continue this way, I don't know. But yeah, this is what he did last time. And this is what I did in this episode. So we have this entire new plaza with this small enclosure. And we have another enclosure in here. Some, different paths and different, shapes of the fences. And this like half island peninsula thing with the moats, then with the larger dinos that live here. So yeah, that has been all when it comes to this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, of course, subscribe to my channel simply to see more content like this, because I will be definitely uploading more from this game, and of course we will have new dinos coming, so I'll be adding them here and also to my desert park as well. So if you don't want to miss that, definitely subscribe to my channel. If you liked today's video, give it a big thumbs up down below. Ring the bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video, and leave me a nice comment down below if you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!